Breaking news coming in: the big Bollywood battle, the war between Hrithik Roshan and Kangana Ranaut has gotten murkier. Kangana's lawyer has written a fresh letter to the police blaming Hrithik for misleading them. Rizwan Siddique has asked the police why Hrithik's fans and people from the film industry have not been questioned in the matter. According to Kangana's lawyer, this could only mean that either Hrithik Roshan publicly lied about various people giving him information about an impostor, or the police did not do their job diligently. Let's get a word from Shilpa Ratnam, who's with us live from Mumbai. Shilpa, the Hrithik Kangana battle continues. Explain to us the complaint that's been filed by Rizwan Siddique, Kangana's lawyer.
Well, Rizwan Siddique has gone to the police, as in he's written a letter to the police, stating something that he's always been telling the media, which is he hasn't gotten a copy of the FIR that has been lodged by Hrithik recently. He says he's well within his rights to receive a copy of the FIR because Kangana has been named as a witness. Also in this letter, he says Hrithik had filed a first-hand cognizable offence that he had knowledge of an impostor in December 2014. And Rizwan Siddique asks in that letter, while an FIR was not filed then, why had the police not looked into this matter for a good 15 months? He's also said in his letter that only from media reports have found out that the police wants to take Kangana's laptop into custody. And Rizwan Siddique says, I'm very puzzled by these reports because they seem to have come from a police source and they are quite ludicrous because my client has not used a laptop for communication. So these are some points that Rizwan Siddique has made in his letter. Of course, when we've spoken to him before, this is something that he's repeatedly told us. He's told us that all the summons that Kangana has received, though he says he hasn't, that Kangana hasn't received them. He says even if they were to come, Kangana would not respond because he hasn't received the copy of the FIR in which he's named as a witness. And now he's finally written a letter to the DCP. Earlier, of course, he'd written to the police station, he'd written to the inspector. Now in a letter, he's addressed these concerns to the DCP.
Right, and Shilpa, it does seem to be a little surprising that Kangana's lawyer hasn't received a copy of that complaint that's been registered by the police with her name on it. Also the fact that none of the other people in the industry or common friends who may have seen them together have been questioned.
Absolutely, Simi. Now, what we've heard from Hrithik's camp, what Hrithik's camp constantly says is that while an FIR copy can be provided to Rizwan Siddique and Kangana, they can also go and file a petition and get a copy of the FIR. But when I spoke to Rizwan Siddique about that, what Rizwan had said was he's well within his rights to receive a copy of the FIR and he doesn't have to go and file a petition and get it. So Rizwan Siddique says he is not going to go the extra mile to go and obtain the FIR. He's not going to go the extra mile to go and help the police out to do their job. This is something that he's been saying since day one, and now he's finally said that in a letter to the DCP.
Shilpa, thanks so much for those details. We're going to keep coming back to you for more reactions from the industry.
We're getting to hear that a slipper was thrown at Kanhaiya Kumar, this while he was speaking at the Dhanbade National College in Nagpur. Earlier, slogans were also shouted against Kanhaiya Kumar, and there was
already in 2001 with Wikipedia. You remember Wikipedia? This was a silly idea from the beginning. So people are going to, actually ordinary people are going to write encyclopedias. It's a stupid idea.